Hi, fourth graders, this is Mrs. Leibold, and we are off to another Monday math. Today's math is what you are doing for May 11, and today's target, what we're working on, is we're continuing with multiplication. Basic facts, we've done 2 by 1 digit, 3 by 1 digit, and today another step up, and we are going to use a ratio table to solve 2 by 2 digit multiplication problems. So it could be something like 18 times 24 or 36 times 57. So 2 digit times a 2 digit number. So the ratio table is going to help us think about a strategy that we can use to solve by building up to the number. The first story problem I want us to think about that's going to use a 2 by 2, and maybe this is something you want to try at home, but this is about Mary. Mary's planning a water balloon contest in her neighborhood with friends. She wants to use 15 buckets and to have 24 filled water balloons in each bucket. So how many water balloons does she need? So maybe she needs to tell her mom how many water balloons to go to the store to buy to get ready for this water balloon contest. So on the board, I have started a ratio table to help us figure out, okay, if one bucket that she has is going to have 24 water balloons, then 2 buckets is going to have twice as many. So 24 plus 24 would be 48. So what we want to figure out is when she fills up all 15 buckets, so we have the 24 right here, so we know we want to end somewhere with 15. I was going to put that number at the end so I know where to stop. Okay, if she does 3 buckets, I could figure out, okay, 48 plus 24 more for a total of 72. 24 plus 48 is 72. If she has 4 buckets, it's going to be 24 more, or 72 plus 24 for a total of 96. Now I could keep doing this, but that's going to take a long time just to keep adding by 24, and I have to get all the way to 15. Well, I know 15 is a 10 and a 5. So I could take, well, 24 times 10. I'm just going to jump to my 10, and I would have 240. Okay, so I've got 10. Oh, I could take a 4 and a 1, which would also, by adding those two, I could figure out how much 5 times 24 is. Or I could use my tens and know 5 is half of 10. So if I want to figure out what 5 times 24, if I know 10 times 24 is 240, 5 is going to be half of that. So half of 200 is 100. Half of 40 is 20. If I add these two numbers together, a 10 plus a 5, I get 15. Which means if I add these two numbers together, I'm going to have the total of what 24 times 15 is, and that is going to be 360. So 24 times 15 would mean we would need to have 360 water balloons. So I multiplied a 2 by 2 digit, but I've used a strategy of multiplying times 10 and a strategy of half of 10 is 5 to come up with our answer. Okay, so your work that you're going to be doing is using a ratio table to solve 2 by 1 digit numbers. And the first page that you're going to do in your packet for Monday has some story problems that look like this. Some ratio tables are started for you, and build up, write the equation, build up, and make sure you label your answer. Your work on Tuesday will be kind of the same, no story problems, but again, using times 1 times 2, multiplying times 10 times 20, and using those equations to help solve some bigger equations. We're going to quickly do one more before you go off to do this today. My next story problem is Kelly has 24 boxes. Each box has 26 cookies. So how many cookies altogether? So one box has 26. Two boxes would have twice as many. So two boxes would have 52. Three boxes would be what 26 plus 52 is, which is 78. I want to get to 24, so I kind of want that 4 number. 4 is going to be double 2. So 52 plus 52 is 104. Okay, so I've got 26. Here's my 24. I've got my 4. I just need 20. Well, if I go to 10 times 26 is 260. That means 20 is going to be twice as much, or if 2 times 26 is 52, then 20 times is going to be 520. Which means when I get to 24, I have to do, I'm going to do 520 plus my 4 number, 104, means I need 624 cookies. Okay? So there's your work for Monday and Tuesday. Making that next step, 2 by 2 digit multiplication, but having a great strategy, ratio tables, multiplying by tens, and multiples of 10, which we practiced earlier too. So work through those 2 pages, and we'll build on that on our next lesson. Have a good one. Bye.